when Shrek came out in 2001, a lot of things started changing.
Mirror, mirror, show her to me. Show me the princess.
This nigga's a goober.
Perfect.
The Shrek
All right, all right. Okay, so we're reacting to Kid Movies Are Getting Weirdly Sexual by Janae Danielle. Okay, so I don't really like her videos because she cherry picks fucking scenarios just to support her argument. And it's super fucking annoying, but we'll check it out. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt today. Let's up her brightness, make sure her quality is all the way up. So yeah.
Y'all just went to watch that new
Yep.
SpongeBob movie. What's up with y'all and all this?
Have y'all seen the advertisements? Have y'all seen what is in that film? It's inappropriate.
Social media is in a frenzy after Ice Spice went to the new SpongeBob movie premiere wearing this outfit.
Like, do we not remember this? They have put adult jokes
Right.
inside of children's movies for years. There's literally nothing wrong with this movie.
Just because they put
That's
content
crazy.
in kid shows in the past doesn't mean it should continue or that it's
This is that girl from the you know that clip where the guy says she looked like a lizard, bro? Is that her?
right.
SpongeBob used to be a silly and harmless show. Yes, it's had its questionable moments.
What do you mean
but
used
there
to
was
be?
always
Oh
some-
my gosh. It's still a kids movie, bro. It's some adult jokes in the film, okay. There's always been adult jokes. Bro, she's already getting me tight, nigga. She's already getting me
type
tight,
of
bro.
innocence to it. Now, the new movie has parents and social media collectively concerned and wondering, what in the world is happening to children media today? Dirty
Okay.
jokes and kid cartoons and movies
shit's
are
always
nothing new.
existed.
If you grew up on 90s cartoons, you probably get it. But something about children entertainment looks a little different now, and the more you watch modern kid entertainment, the more you realize the innocence is being ripped right out of them. In today's video, we're going to talk about the history
Okay,
of
what-
cartoons and how subtle, dirty jokes that used to go over our heads have turned into whatever this is. Welcome to the Girl Talk You Didn't Know You Needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe.
Bro,
We're
okay, she was about to get me tight. I'm gonna hear her out and then I'm gonna give my opinion because I'm not gonna pause 20,000 times in this video, bro. And then but she always talks about some welcome to the Girl Talk You Didn't Know You Needed. Bro, you're making a video about how cartoons are getting weirdly sexual for kids and you're trying to like make your demographic women when that's a fucking video that appeals to all people. Like her videos appeal to damn near all people. And then she says, welcome to the Girl Talk You Didn't Know You Needed.
classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough for you to take that next step. If you wanted to learn something new today,
My
you're
hair is
in for a
dripping.
treat, because what if I
Got some
told you
conditioner
that
in my eyes.
cartoons were never originally for kids?
We know that cartoons are for children, but they're also profoundly
Okay,
not.
okay. And then this is what also gets me tight with her videos, right? To stretch these videos, she talks about some old shit that has nothing to do with the topic. So now you're talking about how cartoons were never meant for kids, but that doesn't have to do with the fact that cartoons are getting weirdly sexual. Like, bro, we don't need the fucking documentary history of
the
cartoons,
history of
bro.
cinema in general, is one that is.
But we'll
made,
still hear her out.
originally
We'll still
for
hear her
adult
out.
Audiences. From the very beginning, there were all kinds of lewd jokes and innuendos and references that kids might not get, but adults surely did.
Back in the early 1900s, cartoons were played in theaters late in the evening, so the main audience were adults, unwinding after a long day at work. These cartoons were filled with racism, visuals, and overall way too aggressive for kids back in those days. Betty Boop was a mainstream symbol, and the visuals and themes in the cartoons were, let's just say, not the most innocent. It wasn't until censorship stepped in and television expanded worldwide that cartoons started being packaged as more kid-friendly.
A lot of people actually don't know the Looney Tunes was actually racist. It has a lot of racist cartoons from back in the past. Bet y'all didn't know that.
The Hays Code came crashing down on Hollywood. and Betty got caught in the wave. Betty, once a nightclub headliner, was recast as a domestic figure. She started out representing the liberated spirit of the Roaring '20s, but by the end of the decade, she was barely recognizable.
When the Hays Code came along, it enforced strict moral guidelines that banned things like profanity, suggestive dancing, and violence in cartoons. So if you thought cartoons were sweet and cuddly, think again. Now, with all this censorship in play, animators couldn't have Mickey Mouse smoking cigars and Betty Boop flashing the audience. No, they needed to start making movies that would clutch at your heartstrings. They needed a movie that would make hundreds of families around the world sit around the TV and laugh.
Today in the Walt Disney Studios in Hollywood, there is coming into being something entirely new in entertainment. A motion picture called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The first full-length feature animated production in cinema history.
Walt Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs proved that high-quality, family-friendly movies could not only be a massive financial success, but they could also entertain children without parents' help. This is the era of babysitter cartoons, where cartoons would basically raise children on Saturday mornings.
Fred Flintstone, Bugs Bunny, and other shows like The Jetsons, The Alvin Show, Beanie and Cecil, Tom and Jerry, Mighty Mouse, and Woody Woodpecker, all of these cartoons would see their success repeated when their episodes were rebroadcast on Saturday mornings, helping solidify that time slot as the time to target advertising dollars to the teens and under market specifically. All became longtime staples of Saturday morning.
So now, cartoons were basically kid-only, with many of them following the same formula of clean jokes with simple stories and most definitely family-approved messaging. Now, I would be crazy if I didn't bring up that weird era of weird cartoons.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
That era.
Ren and Stimpy is one of those shows that my parents hated it.
Yeah.
They saw the characters, they were just like, this is dumb, and they're ugly, and this isn't funny. And I was like, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of brain rot, dumbass, shitty cartoons out there that would take away from the good cartoons. So, example, you'd have like Teen Titans Go. I'm assuming y'all are around my age because of the videos I make. You'd have Teen Titans Go, which was just a disgrace to the old Teen Titans with butt jokes, fart jokes, dumbass shit. But then that would take up more screen time than fucking Adventure Time. Something that actually had a story, high detail in the characters. You know what I'm saying? Even the old Teen Titans had more high detail in the characters, but they're trying to target that young demographic, and they ate that shit up. So
every time
always
they
aired.
do something in this show that's gross, I don't want to watch it, but they do it so often that I'm like,
And then Stimpy was, I mean, I watched it when I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and I loved it. I laughed at it. But I have memories, like vague memories of Little Justin. Like that show freaking me out.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Over time, producers started realizing that parents were never too far when children were watching their shows. The parent was either folding laundry or reading a newspaper on the couch, making dinner for the family. Believe it or not, as inappropriate as a lot of these jokes in family-friendly movies and cartoons were,
like a nigga.
My girlhood trembled. Are you male or female? And how do you tell the difference?
Is that how?
Hey, stop peeking!
they were mainly aimed at the parent who was co-watching.
When you couple this postmodern take on familiar tropes with such a wide range of comedic styles, you ensure that your show can be enjoyed by anyone. Kids can be drawn to the more overt sight gags and wacky antics, while adults will be able to appreciate the show's incredible wordplay and more nuanced written humor. It's an incredibly difficult line to walk, and Animaniacs seems to be able to do it in a way that almost seems effortless.
Not to mention, a lot of the jokes were so subtle and quick-witted that a lot of them just went right over our heads. That's why there's so many clips of people rewatching their favorite childhood show and realizing, this is insane.
Cartoons that ruined my
shit
life.
ton of
Number
makeup.
one,
I ain't gonna
Ren and
count.
Stimpy. There's an episode where Ren decides he wants to live alone because of how annoying Stimpy is, and ends up befriending a corpse that he later uses as a weapon to kill hallucinations of himself as different emotions. Imagine pitching this concept as a child's cartoon.
The dirty and weird animations were dirty, don't get me wrong, but a lot of them weren't lay it all out there dirty, if you get what I'm saying. Now, when Shrek came out in 2001, a lot of things started changing.
Mirror, mirror, show her to me. Show me the princess.
This nigga's a gooner.
The Shrek franchise
Nah,
proved
this nigga just nutty. Nah, that nigga's a gooner, bro.
that
Nutting
you
off
could
a
be a
picture
little
is
bit
crazy.
more raunchy and still get love from not only children, but now parents. So now their audience was expanding. You see what's happening? Imagine how much more money they were earning now that 4 tickets were being purchased at the box office compared to a kid watching cartoons alone on a Saturday morning. It became normal to have a dirty joke or 10 in a movie. Now, the first movie that did go just a little bit too far for some parents' taste was the live-action Cat in the Hat. It pushed the boundaries even further, becoming one of the most controversial
the
kid
quality on
movies
these
at
clips
the
so
time.
bad.
It's hard to put all the blame for its failure on one person. One of the biggest criticisms for the film was its inconsistent tone with too many adult jokes. It's really just hard to determine who the film was for. Parents were upset and uncomfortable, kids were confused, and critics were...
Yeah, no, I do remember watching that one as a kid, and it was just like, it kind of felt like it was kind of something for adults, especially with the fucking weird way the Cat in the Hat looks.
And it was at that point
Like,
that
why is the
dirty
Cat in the Hat
jokes in
fat?
children movies were here to
The
stay,
nigga's skinny,
even
bro.
if they made some parents uncomfortable. Today, though, something looks different with children's media, and it's becoming very hard to ignore. The
Is it?
emotionally intelligent and easy to watch programs were switched to more watered down and overstimulating movies that would bring families further apart rather than bring them together.
My dad knows Toy Story by heart. My mom has had to watch Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, and Cars more times than she would care to recount. But regardless of how old these things got for the adults in my life, because they were on repeat and I was burning out VHSs, they were entertaining enough for them to actually enjoy watching these things with me and spending a little time with me. When kids' content is being so dumbed down and so watered down, it becomes that much easier for a tired parent to put some headphones on the kid, shove a tablet in their hand.
So let's paint this picture, okay? We have parents that won't go anywhere near whatever it is the media is calling children's entertainment. And then we have children watching said entertainment that, let's be real, is adding no value to their little developing brains. All they're seeing is violence and butts.
Y'all just went to watch that new SpongeBob movie. What's up with y'all and all this
Okay, well, that's not like we've all watched dumb shit growing up. We've all watched dumb shit growing up. That's not going to affect your brain. That's not going to affect you as a person.
Why is it
We've
so
all
much
watched dumb shit.
Gluteus Maximus
Like,
on
come
the
on, bro.
screen? Every 5 seconds in that movie, bro, I'm seeing crevices and curves that I didn't know animated characters had. Where's all this coming from? What are we doing?
It's very obvious that Hollywood and children entertainment are still pushing these dirty jokes, but something about them looks different today. Instead of them being subtle and quick-witted like we mentioned back in the day, they're provocative.
Reach of the day, but I think that the advertisement for the new SpongeBob movie is extremely to the point that it gets extremely uncomfortable.
If you felt uncomfortable watching the new SpongeBob movie, there was a hidden visual language that was going on that you didn't know about, and here's the secret. SpongeBob is iconic. A lot of us grew up with them. The show has always had jokes for kids and adults. That's not anything new. But this movie hit different. The core theme is SpongeBob is trying to become a big guy. That transition from little kid energy to grown-up energy is normal. We all go through it. The problem isn't the idea, it's how the idea was shown. There are scenes that rely heavily on suggestive physical comedy, lots of butt jokes everywhere, not clear wordplay, not character growth, but exaggerated body-based humor that feels closer to Ren and Stimpy than the classic SpongeBob.
I understand that dirty and crude jokes, they're not going anywhere, but I'd rather have those little sly jokes that kids are not equipped enough to grasp. I'd rather have those.
With social media, I can assure you kids are seeing ass on a day-to-day basis. And this was a bad frame to pause on for her, but holy shit. But yeah, kids are seeing ass fucking every 5 fucking scrolls. Let's be honest, my nigga. This isn't nothing crazy. They play Fortnite, they're seeing ass, my nigga. You go on YouTube, you're seeing ass, my nigga. Go Digger prank. This fucking prank. You're seeing ass everywhere, my nigga. Come on, bro. It's not that big of a deal. Like, this is what we've gotten to as a fucking society, that we're fucking concerned about fucking SpongeBob fucking dick jokes and ass jokes. Like, come on, bro. It's not that deep.
Seeing Patrick's booty crack.
You've always seen that shit in the show, bro. Like, they literally showed you stripper Patrick. Now, this shit is crazy, bro. This nigga got on a fucking string. That's crazy, but also cartoons have been done this. They've always done this shit. And you're only really using this SpongeBob movie as an example. As a recent example. Teen Titans Go is like 10 years old. So out of like all the most recent kids cartoons, you're kind of just picking, this one is like cherry picked, bro. It's so cherry picked.
I just want to say that I watched the new SpongeBob trailer, and what is up with these people trying to make our kids obsessed with butts? Why has Patrick got a butt like that? Huh?
What the fuck is
And the
going
eye patch?
on with you? God damn.
That's
We need to get these teeth fixed.
so I don't got no.
This piercing gotta go. What the fuck is the point of that shit?
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, Janae, this isn't anything new. There's been butts in SpongeBob since episode 1. Yes, we can be honest. SpongeBob is not the cleanest show, and it hasn't been since the 90s.
Look, doubloons! Don't drop them.
Hey, SpongeBob, how do I look?
Wow, looks like those iron bun workout videos are really paying off.
About him. Wow! Oh, my foot! What?
Literally
No matter
episode with
how
her cussing.
weird it got,
Like, come
and
on.
I know it could get weird. There would always be a sliver of innocence. The butt wasn't the majority of the joke, if you get what I'm saying. So for the new SpongeBob movie that just dropped this year, I think people are so disturbed because there's not much that's funny about it, in my opinion. They just expect children to laugh at private parts. Now, while some people may disagree,
So I've seen a lot of people online talking about the new SpongeBob movie and how it's like too overly sexualized, right? And there's just too many suggestive poses, like this one we've seen when Patrick has the eye patch around his crotch area, right? Like, do we not remember this? Like, I feel like y'all are just complaining to complain at this point, because for years and years on end, they have put adult jokes inside of children's movies for years. Like,
Literally.
come on, bruh. There's literally nothing wrong with this movie. Like, nothing at all. They've been doing this with children's movies for years.
Have you guys seen the marketing and clips of the new SpongeBob movie? Like, it's actually genius, and it's making me really want to see the movie.
but I don't think those people understand that the new humor in this SpongeBob movie, they aren't just subtle, dirty jokes. They're literally just moves in cartoon form. And don't even get me started on Ice Spice's involvement and song.
Wait, was
Baby's
SpongeBob getting a little zesty with it there?
new humor in this SpongeBob movie, they aren't just subtle, dirty jokes. They're literally just moves.
This
in
nigga,
cartoon
hey,
form.
this
And don't
nigga
even get
getting
me
zesty
started
with it.
on
What the
Ice
fuck?
Spice's
What
involvement
the fuck,
and
nigga?
song Big Guy in the movie, with lyrics that read, "Off the wake up, I'm feeling my best. I bend over, I do my little stretch." What do you mean by that?
I'm so tired of hearing
It's
this.
Ice Spice. You know what she means by that. Like, come on, bro. I'm about to get tight, bro.
Spice song for
I'm holding
SpongeBob?
back.
Big Guy SpongeBob Pants Okay? What even is that, and who idea was that? It don't match.
Okay, now you're just shitting on the lyrics. Big guys, SpongeBob pants, okay. She said, I didn't watch the movie. I'm a grown ass nigga. I'm not going out to see the fucking SpongeBob movie. But obviously, because she mentioned it earlier, it seems like SpongeBob's trying to transition into being an adult. So, SpongeBob, big guy. Like, he's becoming a bigger guy. It's some dumb brain rot shit for the kids, bro. We've had dumb brain rot songs for us, my nigga. Like, why are
I mean,
we...
like, I don't know, it's just weird.
Like, what's going
If you
on
don't
here?
know who Ice Spice is, she's one of the
Okay,
big
ain't
outfits
nobody who don't know who Ice Spice is. Come on.
SpongeBob movie, search for SquarePants.
Please tell
Like,
me.
realistically, who the fuck on YouTube, if you're targeting, you know how she mentioned, like, girl talk, Who the fuck doesn't know Ice Spice if they're actively on YouTube, my nigga? If they're actively on social media, you know who Ice Spice is, my
I'm
nigga.
too
Let's
woke. I don't know why I feel weird about Ice Spice
like, come on, bro.
being like collabing with SpongeBob because I feel like it's like SpongeBob is for children, and it's fine for whoever she's whatever. But like if I'm a child, I'm like, oh my god, I like this song. Let's look up more of Ice Spice's music. If I go on TikTok and search Ice,
Bro, hold on. Bro, hold on. Okay. So I asked ChatGPT, what are some examples? Hold on. Let me bring my face cam to the side, my nigga, so y'all can see, my nigga. Okay, I asked ChatGPT, what are some examples, my nigga, of some adult artists making songs for kid movies, bro? Come on, bro. This shit's been done before. Shut your bitch ass up. Like, come on, my nigga.
Spice, I literally just immediately see her shaking her.
Bro, same with Nicki Minaj. As we just seen, she's on the Angry Birds movie. Get your fat ass in the gym and fix that ugly ass cat with your teeth.
And personally, if I was a parent, I don't want my 7-year-old looking
don't
at
need
this
to be
girl
concerned
shaking
about
her.
that.
And then her wearing this outfit to the movie premiere. I literally have no comment. Most of
It's
y'all already
Ice Spice. I'm not justifying her actions, but it's Ice fucking Spice, an adult entertainer, bro. Like, realistically, she sells music and shakes ass. Like, what the fuck?
probably know what's going on in
What are
my
we doing here?
brain.
Nickelodeon didn't give her a dress code. Like,
I
come
have
on.
no say.
People are mad at Ice Spice for wearing lingerie.
Bro, all these kids who attended this event see literally bare fucking ass on Instagram. Let me ask ChatGPT. Hold on. No. You're actually about to get me tight, my nigga. You're actually about like, come on, bro. These are from some studies that ChatGPT brought up. Other research shows. Like, come on, bro. A UK survey reported around 70% of young people saw pornography before 18. And I know my brother has seen that before 18 because it was in a Roblox game. Some nigga snuck a PNG of a fucking girl stretching her pussy out in a Roblox game, and my brother showed me that shit and said, what's that? And I was exposed to that too because I was a minor at that time too. But I already knew what that was and I took that shit off. Like, bro, what are we doing here, bro?
SpongeBob movie.
Let's not act like most teenagers aren't fucking jacking their dicks off to Pornhub, bro.
Which was a premiere filled with children. But you know what? This wasn't her fault. Ice Spice shows off her bikini bottom and see-through lace dress at SpongeBob movie.
Shit, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a kid and I seen Ice Spice pulling up to the event looking like that, nigga, I'd be happy as fuck. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, my nigga?
Is this appropriate for a kid's movie? What kid's movie? This looks like the kinkiest since Baby Girl. The marketing for this movie has been borderline fetish content. I would not be shocked if she looked at the marketing and was like, oh, this is a rated R parody film.
It's bad enough they have an artist that's well known for what she's well known for promoting this movie, but the advertising is insane too.
Whoever is the creative director at Nickelodeon, come to the front. I would like to have a word with you. Because why is SpongeBob on a billboard with his kosher dill pickle gift wrap and nothing but some socks on? The fact that they target kids with adult themes and adult-like propaganda is kind of crazy. And we just sit back, don't say nothing about it. Ooh, it's cool. SpongeBob always been kind of off. You get what I'm saying? But he ain't never been this freaked out.
SpongeBob doesn't have a dick. He's a sponge. When's the last time you've seen SpongeBob with a fucking print in his fucking pants, my nigga? He's a fucking sponge, bro.
Is this not completely inappropriate? Why is the bow right there? Why is he biting his lip? I truly believe the main reason we're seeing programs and platforms like Nickelodeon push
What
this
the fuck? Nigga, what? Nah, nigga, what? I'm crying, bro.
Why is he biting his lip?
There's conditioner in my eyes. Bro, what the fuck is going on right here,
programs
nigga?
and platforms like Nickelodeon.
Somebody just animated a kid getting a fucking back shot from a bee, my nigga. Bro, what the fuck? Somebody animated a kid taking a back shot from a bee, eyes rolling back and shit, my nigga.
This is because it's literally what children watch today.
Pregnant superheroes, Mickey Mouse in a pool of blood, Peppa Pig
That shit's
drinking
old.
bleach.
That's like
Those are
2016.
just some of the troubling videos that slipped through the filters and made their way onto
If we're gonna
YouTube's
do this, we gotta use recent examples, bro. We gotta use more recent examples, bro. This shit. Like, come on, bro. This is literally from the YouTube's Kids app controversy from like 2016, my nigga.
While I'm reviewing what's on his tablet again, why do it say beautiful cooking clash? What did you watch? Is that why you want your tablet back so bad? You've been watching beautiful.
Like, literally, as I just said, bro, these kids are exposed to sexual content so much, bro. I just feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over again, and I feel like she's just turning a blind eye to that to cherry pick her argument.
Look at these booty cheeks. Why is the booty cheek so plump right here? Why is your thing booty oriented?
With the rise of brain rot, not only is it overstimulating, it's weirdly disturbing.
What
These
the
kids
fuck
are
is
watching things and becoming
on the right
desensitized to
side?
things that should make them uncomfortable.
Day one of watching kids YouTube has not gone well. I wiped this iPad, created a clean YouTube account, then trained it for an hour of only auto-played Cocomelon videos before watching every YouTube short it suggested, all the way through in order. This was the first short, and it only went downhill from here. This is the second one, and we're getting cats being on beds, so the mom cat beats the kid cat, making it bloody, then abandoning it. Then we get a
What?
cat
And she's
bombing a
bleeding?
pond of geese to make a coat, then a very weird AI ad for Polybuzz trying to get kids to sign up for AI chatbots, and finally, the first real video we get is a kid wailing. Yes, those were the first 5 videos I saw after an hour of Cocomelon.
So that's why we're seeing this
Okay, that is
huge
crazy.
rise of
Okay,
kid
I'll give her
shows and
that. She's using
cartoons
that
putting
example.
more
But let's not say cartoons or movies because that's what the title is. That's, come on. Those jokes have existed for fucking forever. Yeah. Is it a shocker that weirdos on the internet are targeting kids with weird ass content? No, it's not. It's really not. That's why you gotta actually watch your fucking kids. Don't hand them the
dirty
tablet. Like,
jokes
are we
and
just ignoring
crude
accountability for
humor,
adults?
a lot of butts in their programs is because that's what children are enjoying today, which really lets you know where we are in this point of life.
Let's take a look around. Who's raising these kids in this generation? These electronics.
Why the fuck
Kids
is
are
her eyes so goddamn far apart, my nigga? Like, when you really think about it, bro, like, some of us are really lucky, my nigga. Like, some of us are really lucky with the way we look because there's niggas out here that look like this and have to wake up looking like this every day.
sponges. What they absorb matters. I hate people that think it's not that deep because what's the agenda here? Why would you ever be pushing these things onto children? These new movies, these new kid shows, they're all so
This woman looks around my age, 20-something. Come on. Like, shut your bitch ass up, my nigga. This shit's been existed, and I'm sure you've consumed this type of content in fucking shows you've watched as a kid. Hell, if you watch SpongeBob, you've definitely seen ass before. So, like, what the fuck are we doing here, my nigga? Literally, my auntie actually, she monitors everything that her son watches. She doesn't even let the nigga watch SpongeBob because she already knows that ass is in SpongeBob. She already knows the type of shit that's in there, bro. So if you actually, mind fucking blown, if you actually watch what your kid is doing or at least restrict them, they won't be watching some crazy shit that you don't want them to see. If you really care that much what they were watching, bro, you'd make sure that they're not fucking watching some crazy shit, bro. The parents are letting them, they don't give a fuck.
weird. Why can't we have a normal kid show like Mickey Mouse that doesn't show a cheek or make
There
a joke
are
about
normal kid shows like that, but you're choosing to ignore them to appeal to your argument.
And why is that so crazy to ask?
I understand there's so many things that kids are exposed to way earlier than they should be. Not to mention, children are growing up way faster and they're grasping things a lot quicker. So those quick little dirty jokes from the 90s that millennial and older Gen Z are realizing today are a bit weird. Today, these kids aren't missing any jokes because now these jokes are right in their face, bouncing and moving in ways everyone can see is dirty. Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed.
And then the girl talk again, bro. Where we do it like